Hey guys, what is going on? I'm making this video to update you guys on the World Championship being canceled, what is going to be in place of Rlcs Worlds. A lot of you guys already know this, but I'm still getting comments in my comment section of people who seem to not actually know what's going on now. They're asking me questions about stuff that isn't going to end up happening, and it's pretty much that Rlcs is completely canceled. All of Rlcs Worlds. League play will still be happening, but Worlds, yeah, they're just not doing it for Season 9, and well, and we're gonna talk a bit about that. There's a lot of things to actually talk about what's gonna happen now and just some of the implications of this. So yeah, as always, if you guys do enjoy these update videos, hit subscribe for more, and let's get right into it. So there is a $1 million prize pool for all of Rlcs. So league play, regionals, worlds, and worlds on its own is a $250,000 prize pool of that 1 million. So since Worlds isn't happening now, it's all going to be online. It's going to go up to the regional tournament, and then there just won't be any Worlds after that. And that $250,000 will be split up between the 4 regions now for their regional tournaments. So as you see right here, first place in North America and Europe was originally, I think it was $18,000, and now it's a $52,000 additional prizing, so $70,000 now. So yeah, North America and European Rocket League Championship Series will have $100,000 added to each of their respective prize pools, and then $25,000 to OCE in South America. So a total of that so that's $250K. So yeah, basically just bigger prize pools for regionals, and unfortunately just no worlds. I mean, at this time right now, it's just not possible to have a world championship with the coronavirus. I mean, if Sonic scheduled a LAN, I mean, they would be called crazy by everyone around the world right now, just with everything going on. It's unfortunate, but that's just the way things are. And I wanted to point out that yes, there is a lot of prize pool going into the regionals now, but you need to place well to get that prize pool. Of that $100,000 that they're pouring into, each respective region, most of that is just going into the top 3. So if you get 5th place, 4th place, you're honestly not getting that much more money. So there still is a lot of incentive to do well. But this is where things get a little bit tricky. These Rlcs pros don't care about the extra prize money. They've even come out and said it. Justin, Squishy, the whole G2 roster, Jazzo said it. All the pros have a lot less motivation now to try because, to be completely honest, they get paid very well by their orgs. The money, they do not live off the money from tournaments. They live off of their streaming money and the money from their org because they get paid very well. And a lot of the pros said they just don't have a will to try anymore, and that really is going to affect just some of the outcomes. All they're doing right now is trying to stay in Rlcs. That's all they care about because it's all about the glory for them, right? That's what they compete for. Yeah, there's a little bit money in the tournaments, but yeah, they have so much more money coming in from their streams and then from their orgs that the amount of prize money that you're getting from placing well in regionals, they just don't care. They've come out and said it. The pros have. So unfortunately, teams like G2, NRG, Cloud9, those big orgs, Vitality, like they just don't care, right? Reciprocity, obviously some of the smaller orgs like Sonics, yeah, I'm sure they care because they're not getting paid as much as the bigger orgs. But even a smaller org like Sonics still gets paid better from their org than they do from these tournament placings, right? Like, so changing the format to this and not having worlds really kills motivation. And a lot of these pros are just focused on the next season of Rlcs already. Some have already checked out of this season. So you might think that there's more incentive to do well now in the regionals, but I mean, not really. There's actually less incentive to do well now in regionals if you really think about it for a lot of these pros, because they just don't care. I understand why, but it just sucks for the viewing experience because now, I mean, G2 and NRG could just start tanking the rest of the season, and, they don't care. And it wouldn't matter for them. They still make Rlcs Season 10, and that's what they're looking forward to because they will have a chance for Worlds and becoming the best, because that's all Rlcs is for them, being the best, not the money. It has nothing to do with the money, except for orgs like Sonics and Flight and ASM, maybe a little bit, right? Because they're so small, but even like I said, even those smaller orgs, they do get paid decent. Like, don't get me wrong, it's just the bigger orgs pay them really well, more than you guys would think. It's a lot. So yeah, that's what's going on with RLCS. Yeah, this video should be coming out Sunday on the day of European Rocket League. So we're gonna see this weekend how the pros play, if their motivation seems to be lacking, if like I would not be surprised on some major upsets for the rest of league play. You just got to keep in mind what's going through the pros' minds at this time, what they're actually playing for in league play, and just what this change means in terms of and what implications that it has. So yeah, World Championship for Season 9, it's canceled. Just not happening. This is the first time and hopefully the only time we don't have a Worlds, because it just doesn't feel like Rocket League Championship Series without a Worlds. Yeah, that's been everything. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.